Hey everyone, what's up? Welcome back. So we're in the bathroom. I just finished getting ready, but I thought I would vlog today. So yeah, I'm sorry I've been gone. That's a real long story of why I've been gone. But maybe I'll get into that in another video. But I'm back. So I'm just getting ready because I am going to get a shot today. I have problems with my skin. I have psoriasis. I can explain that to you guys. Basically, it's dry skin on my body, and what that means is it makes like these pinkish patches all over my skin, and they can be itchy at times. But overall, they're really annoying because in public, I will not like the way I look and I won't feel confident and I'll just always be depressed. So, long story short, I used to be 75% covered and I started getting the shots, and when I started YouTube, I already was taking the shots. I'm pretty sure. And basically, it cleared up my skin fast, but the thing is, I have to keep taking the shots. But I do want to say this, when the time comes of me being pregnant, I cannot have the shots, just because I would be pregnant and apparently it can kill the baby. It's just shots that go into my arm and it goes into my skin, not my blood, but, every 3 months, I actually have to get a shot and get blood drawn. But apparently, I missed my appointment, so that's what we're going to today. Because that's the only time they can put me in today at noon. And apparently for like a month, I don't need to get my blood drawn, so we're good on that. I'm pretty sure. I don't know, I'm going to talk to them about it today, but yeah. So I'm good. I'm cool. I'm fine. But anyway, I'm going to take you guys along with me. So I just finished in the doctor's office, but they took so long. I was waiting in that waiting room for 20 minutes. They took so long. I'm like, are you kidding me? I'm still waiting. Still. And I have to go back in July, I think. Pretty sure. But yeah. So it's pretty crazy, but I'm all good. I'm actually at CVS right now because, my mom has to get some prescriptions. And then we're gonna be going back home because, you know, I live in New York, and New York, I guess it's really big in New York right now, and, you know, we're not trying to get sick. Surprisingly, there's a lot of people out today, and it's so weird, like, why aren't you home? After CVS, we're gonna be going home. My mom went in CVS quick. I did not really want to go in. There's probably a bunch of sick people in there, but anyway, after this, we're probably just going home. Because, you know, you gotta stay healthy. I'm not someone who is, like, so freaked out about it, where I'm really quarantining myself by staying inside. Like, we still go to the store every day. Not every day, but once a week. We go to the store every Friday. And I go outside, I get the mail. I'm not someone who's just keeping myself in my house 24/7. And not, like, enjoying fresh air in my backyard. Because where I live, I'm not quarantined yet. So they're just telling people to try and stay indoors. It's not mandatory. We don't have to. So we can still leave the house and go places. But they really do want everyone to be safe and try not to catch it. And we're doing the whole rule of 15, I think it's 15 feet away from each person. And so, yeah, you gotta deal with that. But I don't know. I'm all good. All ready to go home. Just waiting for my mom to finish up in the store. And then when she's done, we're going home. I'm not usually out of my house. I'm usually like cooped up inside all the time. So the only time I leave my house is on Fridays. And we're only out of the house for the longest is 2 hours. And I can't stand it. I am really cooped up inside all day. I really hate it so much. It's just being stuck inside. I don't like it. Hey guys, so I'm in my room. It's actually nighttime. It's late. It's a different day actually too. Let me just explain myself. So, you guys have not seen me in a while, and you guys do deserve some explanations about that. And the other thing is that I don't usually, when I film a video, I don't keep it going for the whole day. You guys also deserve some explanations about that. And about the fact of that I don't really let my family know that I film. I don't really let my friends know. I don't really let anyone know that I do YouTube. So we're gonna start off with where I've been. There have been many things of where I've been. I've been very depressed lately. My birthday is actually on May 27th, and I am turning 21 years old. So, my birthday is a very hard time for me. I lost my grandmother back when I was 14 years old, and that was the last birthday that she was in my life for. And I decided that I was never going to have birthdays ever again. So, for my 15th, 16th, 17th, 18th, 19th, and 20th birthday, I never celebrated it. I couldn't bear with it because she'd been gone, and I'm trying to celebrate them again, but I can't without thinking about her, so I'm pretty sure it's going to be another birthday that I'm not celebrating. It's very difficult. I gave up my birthdays. I really gave up my birthday parties, getting gifts, being happy. I gave it all up because I miss her. And I felt like it was my fault that she was gone. I felt like I could have done so much harder to make her be alive and be happy. And that I just wasn't enough. Now I'm getting very sad, so maybe I should have said that first. But I did. Let's move on. Now, why I don't continue with the videos? I don't really continue with them is because I have a very hard time with it, keeping up with things. There are times where I can be very upset, and I really don't like to put me upset on camera, which I was hoping that part was not going to make me cry, but it just happened. So I don't normally continue with it because of different scenarios that happen throughout the day, and I really don't know what else I want to put in the video, and I really don't like talking to you guys for a long time because I feel like I can just bore you guys with just talking, so there's that. Sorry, when I get upset, I have really hard time breathing sometimes. I'm okay though, it's just one of the problems that I have to deal with. So now we're going to talk about the fact of letting my family know and my friends and people. That's different topics. So about my family won't really support it. My mom tries to support it as much as she can. She's the only person out of anyone in my family that knows I do YouTube. None of my cousins know. My grandmother doesn't know, my last grandparent alive. My dad doesn't know, my brothers don't. None of my family do other than my mom, and the reason for that is my family's not really they don't accept it in those kind of terms, I guess you could say. They just won't accept it. They just don't see YouTube as something that someone could actually do professionally. So they figure doing YouTube is a waste of your time. Why film videos when you can just work hard to get a job out in the world? They just really don't see some passions that people have for YouTube. There's lots of different passions that people can have for it, and other people just don't see it. But it can be a job for people, and you really have to be passionate about what you're doing. And I am very passionate about filming. I love taking pictures of scenery. It's something very big inside of me. I don't know why, I just really like it. But that's why I don't tell my family at all. And as for like my cousins and stuff, they really don't deserve to know because they don't care about me at all. I'm not talking about the younger ones that are kids because it's not their fault of why I don't keep in contact. It's more of my mom's brother and sister's kids. I can't stand a lot of them, and a lot of them really don't support anything of my family. And if they can't even act like a family and be nice to us, then I really don't want any part of that family. And they can just disappear from my life, and that's just the way it's been. If they do end up finding me on YouTube, congrats to them, but that's just the way things are right now. I don't think I will ever have a relationship with them because of the way they are and the kind of people that they are, and I don't want those kind of people in my life. If they were to be different and actually change their ways, then possibly they could be in my life, but for now, I don't want anything to do with them. And that's just the way it is. I know they're my family and I should be more accepted. I should accept them more and really just let them in. But I just can't do that. They're just not nice people, and I just really don't want to do that. I'm sorry if you are actually my family and you're very hurt about what I'm saying. I'm sorry. It's everything that you have done, and maybe you're one of the family members who haven't. I'm not saying all of you have, but a lot of you have, and I just can't accept that in my life at all. If you were to change, then that is great. But if I'm not talking to you, it's because you can't change who you are. Anyway, we're gonna move on. As for friends, I don't tell my friends about my YouTube either. I don't want to. I get very nervous to tell anyone about it just because I can be judged so fast, and I know with getting your YouTube up, you really have to support your channel. So I made a whole new Instagram so my friends would not find it. But a bunch of my friends found it. I don't like to tell them because I don't know how they'll react. They don't see me in certain scenarios, and I don't know if they will like how I'm filming. I just don't really like to tell people, and I'm not going to pressure my friends into subscribing to me if they really don't want to. If they don't like the videos that I do, I'm not going to pressure anyone into doing that. So that goes towards the reason of me not telling anyone. Plus, I'm really scared to tell them. As for people out in the world, I would love people to know. And another way you can get found is, one way is Instagram. That's why I have an Instagram, for myself to get known. And another way is filming in public. I'm not great filming in public and letting people know that I do YouTube, just because I'm nervous for people to actually find my channel and for what people actually say. But I need to get over that. I know lots of people are going to judge what I do. Lots of judgment. And that's just the way it is. And you really just have to take it. And I do want to explain why I started YouTube. YouTube is a very big way for people to actually express themselves, for people to show who they are and everything. And I always been that person that got everyone happy ever since I was a little kid. My grandfather always told me how I was just a light of sunshine, that my face made everyone smile, that I could just brighten up a room. And he loved that about me. He loved that no matter what, I would be happy. I would make people happy even if I was sad. And I'd do whatever it took to make anyone happy. And so he basically said that no matter what anyone thinks about me, I'm perfect. And he always brought me up. And it's another reason of why I miss him too. He fought in the war, both of my grandfathers did, but he just saw something in me and he really brought me up. So really, YouTube is a way for me to express myself, show people who I really am, and to do something that I like and be happy for once in my life. And maybe I can actually inspire some people and actually make people happy. That's always been my goal in life. I want to make people happy and I want to help people. That's actually why I started working in a nursing home. My first ever job was at the nursing home, and that job kind of came to me, but I could have turned it down, but I didn't, because it's always been my dream to help people, and working in the nursing home, I do not take it back. I am glad that I had that experience, that I did that for many months. I'm very happy about that. But I did realize while working for them, working in a nursing home really isn't me. I feel bad for everyone in there. I feel so bad that they're stuck there. And it's very sad. They're not with their family. So working in a nursing home is definitely not for me. But I'm glad to have the experience. Those kind of things I just love to do. But I am ending this video right here. And I'm going to try and cut out as much as I can, because I don't like talking for a long period of time and making you guys just listen. Because I feel like people don't really like listening to people talk. I do have a friend that does YouTube. I am subscribed to him. But I do not like the fact that he talks over and over and doesn't do interesting things. I just don't like the whole talking thing. I don't think other people enjoy it. But since he's my friend, of course, I'm going to watch all of his videos and be supportive. I just don't think lots of people really like to listen to YouTubers just talk. They can get very bored and then they just won't really want to listen. So I think I'm going to start doing different things instead of like talking to you guys. So there's probably going to be a whole lot less talking. And I'm so sorry about that. But that's just how it is. And yeah. But anyway, I will see you all next time. Bye.